The Mirage, one of the many victims of the Scourge of the Underworld's massacre at the bar with no name in Cap 319. But who exactly was the Mirage? Well, this guy's real name is Desmond Chan, which I think sounds very Jamaican. Interesting character. Pretty much a D-lister, C-lister. I'll tell you why maybe C-lister. He debuted in Amazing Spider-Man 156. He crashed the wedding of Ned Leeds and Betty Brant. All right, and this was his debut. He made the cover. He comes in, crashes the wedding with his henchmen. How many D-listers have henchmen? See, that's what I'm saying. Maybe C-list. I don't know. All right. He does battle with Spidey and gives him some fits, actually. And even in this panel, you see Spider-Man trying to get down and dirty with these henchmen, challenging them to one-on-one or one-on-three or whatever. Eventually, the Mirage tries to deal with Spider-Man directly. He gives Spider-Man some confusing moments for the first appearance, of course. But eventually, Spider-Man gets the upper hand. He finds something to do with the chandelier above, which I think would give him a pretty good sense of where the real Mirage, really was. And that chandelier comes crashing down on the man. He later reappears in Marvel 2-in-1, featuring The Thing, when The Thing is laid up in a hospital bed, and a whole bunch of supervillains scheme to try to take him out. Shell Shock, another supervillain killed by Scourge in Cap 319, is in this issue as well. The Mirage comes up and ends up running into Daredevil, one of the worst opponents he could possibly face, and Daredevil has no problem taking him out. An interesting thing, after he was killed by Scourge, Captain America actually impersonated Mirage in the very next issue, in Captain America 320. He uses the Mirage costume to try to fool the real Scourge of the Underworld to come out of hiding. And uses him as a decoy, and eventually ends up getting Scourge, or at least one of the Scourges, under control. There you go. That's the Mirage. Now, of course, there were 17 other villains that were murdered by Scourge. Check him out in this video right here.